Hello, I'm Joanne, and this is Jo Mama's Garden. Today we are going to make soil blocks for starting some seeds. I just got some products from Johnny's Seeds, and they are out of Maine. And let's go ahead and open the box and get everything mixed up. Let's take a look at the products that I got from Johnny's Seeds. First, we're going to take a look at some of the soil. They do have a seed starting mix, and it has fertilizers in it so that it is definitely going to carry the seedlings over to transplant, and the block maker. Let's take a look. This is the block maker. What it is going to do, it's going to make 4 blocks of soil, and ingenious design, it's going to make spaces for my seeds. And let's take a look at the soil. So the products I got from Johnny's came in the mail, and this is the soil. It's a pretty heavy box right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and I think just soil's in here. Let's find out. Got my Coke Zero for later. This is the soil. Okay, so I got the 20-quart bag to start the seeds with. Let's get it all mixed up and start making some blocks. I do have to tell you, this is September and it is super hot. We are expecting to get into over 110 today, and we'll have that for a couple more days, and then finally we're going to cool off just a little bit. I know there's a lot of places that got super cold today. Denver was supposed to get 37. Crazy. But let's go ahead. We need to get these seeds started, and I need to go ahead and do that, hot or not. All right, let's go ahead and open up the bag of soil and get it poured into the container. So I have it poured into a plastic bin. Mixed it in here because I know it's going to be easier to go ahead and press down with the block maker on something that's pretty solid. And this will be big enough for me to do that also. Let's put on our gloves. Now we're ready. I added a little too much. We'll watch that. Let's add some more soil. It's better for this mix to be on the wetter side than the drier side. We want to make sure that it sticks together and forms that block and holds that shape. I felt that the soil was a little too wet, so I added a little more of the soil mix, and it feels a little more holding together. All right, let's go ahead and make some blocks. Just gonna kind of gather it together in here. Put it this way. Gonna get the excess off the ends. And let's put it in our tray. That is awesome. Just gonna move these over a little bit. Still might be a little too wet, but that's pretty cool. Then we'll add some more soil. See the difference. I added a little more soil to make this mixture a little more dry, and let's see if it works a little bit better. Perfect. I'm going to gather this mixture inside here. I'm just going to press it in, press it, make sure it's nice and solid. Still might be a little too wet. But it definitely is holding its shape. So now I've pressed everything very firmly. And let's go ahead and turn it on to our tray. Next, we're going to put the blocks on the tray. I'm pressing down gently just so it compresses the top seed area, and slowly lift. And there's our blocks. And here are the blocks. I ended up with a 119, I do believe. I did not completely use the bag of the 20-quart seed mix from Johnny's Seed Company. I think these are going to work out great. Well, we ended up with 119 blocks. Now I can plant 119 plants. I'm very excited. And the thing I like most about making my own blocks is that I have the nutrients and it has fertilizer, and when I transplant, I don't have to remove any outer pieces of mesh like I did with the Jiffy little tabs. I don't need to water them until they dry out a little bit more, and that should be after we have some sprouts. And then I will just use my hose on a mist setting to moisten the blocks, or just water on the bottom and let them absorb. I don't know how you typically start all of your seeds. There's a few different things you can do, of course. You can buy small cells. You could put them in some smaller pots, or you could use those little compressed pellets that you can buy at some of the box stores. I wanted to do something that is sustainable, that I can make whenever I really want to make it. And also I noticed that when I do use some of those pellets that expand, if I do not remove the outer coating, it really does bind up my roots. And if I try to remove them after I have a start, some of the roots actually break off. Well, I'm going to try this time. The nice thing about the soil is it has fertilizer already in it. So my plants, my seedlings, are going to be set for, quite a while. 6 weeks, 8 weeks possibly. And when they are transplanted, I will have amended the soil that they're going into, and they will definitely have nourishment. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you do, please subscribe, and until next time, thank you and goodbye.